So if you guys have seen the news lately, and with all these high interest rates being at a 20-year high for mortgages, NPR up first had mentioned to assume a VA loan. That is an option. And then the other one they mentioned was to buy down mortgage rate points. And then they kind of mentioned that those were the only two options. But I'm here to say, and along with many other investors, to tell you that there are many ways to do better than that. One way is to, subject to, is just taking over the mortgage of the current homeowner with that interest rate that they have. Ideally, it's probably going to be lower, obviously, if right now is at a high interest rate. The second option is if they own the house outright, you do seller financing and you kind of negotiate with the seller what interest rate works for them. You pay them a monthly fee, and then they're the bank, really. So you guys can negotiate that. It's really a win-win. The seller gets a monthly income without having to really have a house and rent it out and whatnot. And then you pay them, the bank, so you can have the house. You can do what you want with it, live in it or rent it out. A third option would be what's called a novation agreement. If the house is in pretty bad shape and you need to do a lot of work to it, you can joint venture with the seller. Well, maybe you flip it, and then you come to an agreement at the end where you pay them X amount of money with the equity that you have built. Those are really three popular creative ways to buy a property. There's many more, so if that's intriguing your interest, let me know. There's many more options, like I was saying, many more creative ways to buy a house. There's countless. It's outside of the conventional loan way. There's so many ways that you can buy a house that, why not try it at least? If you can't buy a house because you can't maybe qualify for one, maybe you show no income, or because you can't qualify for a mortgage, you're not making enough, or you can't put down that massive down payment along with the high interest rate to buy a house. So let me know if you guys have any questions on any other ways to buy a house.